What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Vechain here, and as we can see, looking as though we are coming down here, potentially coming down to retest and double bottom at that low that we made yesterday. You can see here on the hourly time frame. When we had that, the Bitcoin is basically, it's just trying to destroy the altcoin market right now, isn't it? It's basically going up and down. It's having a little rally, followed by a little dump, followed by a little rally, followed by a little dump. And then obviously what happens with altcoins is they slowly bleed and go down much more than Bitcoin and don't recover as much. And you can see here that Vechain is, essentially getting bled to death right now by Bitcoin, and essentially, it's getting a decent little rollover, isn't it, because of what Bitcoin's been doing. Bitcoin coming down and retesting the low again is obviously seeing Vechain, have a very decent, rollover again today. We can see here, we're coming back down toward, we've broken down out of the bottom of this range again, looking like we're coming back down, as we said, to retest this low at around that 7.2 cent-ish area. We did say we have got that swing low down at around 7 cents here, but obviously if we do lose this low, there's a good chance that we could be coming down much lower, down towards at least that 6 cent level that we did come back down to all the way back in May time. As you can see here, we have this previous swing low down here that we could come down and retest potentially if we did lose this low with some aplomb. If Bitcoin does roll over even further than it is now, then we could essentially be looking at potentially some potentially a big rollover in the market. So obviously the more that this happens, the more chance we are going to get of a bounce, because believe it or not, we do still think that we are in a bull market here. I mean, you can see the bullish divergences right now on RSI's coming up, histogram coming up, price action coming down. Like, we're basically a beach ball underwater right now, aren't we? And there's only so long that this can go on for before you do get a decent bounce to the upside. I know that we've been saying this for a few weeks now, but obviously these things take time to develop, and sometimes it's not instantaneous. When we make these videos, we don't just think this is going to happen today. We don't think it's going to happen like the instant that you watch the video. It just takes, sometimes these things do take time to, come to fruition. And, these divergences, they always tell a story. And they always, pretty much 90% of the time, they do actually come to fruition after they have time to develop. I mean, you can see all over the place here. There's a bunch of divergences all over the place that all have pretty much played perfectly into fruition. I mean, you can see here, this is a massive bullish divergence on our daily time frame here. Price action's coming down, the RSI and the histogram coming up. And we do think sooner or later we are going to get at least, a correction to come back up towards that 10 cent level, as we've said before. For Vechain, it's getting it's getting pretty damn overextended to the downside now. And these bullish divergences are showing quite clearly the momentum to the downside is decreasing right now. And in our opinion, there is a good chance that we are going to see a bounce fairly soon. So on the hourly time frame then, just taking a look at what's going on, looking like we're coming back down to retest that swing low. Like we said, we've lost the bottom of this range again, so obviously we could come down towards that 7 cent level at the swing low of this candle here, which would probably be our next price target to the downside if we lose this low. But as we said, we are going to see lower prices if we do see ourselves losing this low with a significant amount of aplomb, you could say. If there's a decent amount of volume coming down into this area, then you could probably see ourselves easily rolling over to this 6 cent level, if that's the case. So we're still optimistic on Vechain. Obviously, you can see here, if the price comes down like this, then you're probably going to be looking at some bullish divergences on the RSI again. You can see overall, there's divergences everywhere. You can see here, one here as well. But this overall range here, coming down and making a new low here, would definitely see us making a bullish divergence. So there's a lot of things to be looking at. The histogram obviously showing huge divergences in terms of volume. the histogram has basically been, you know, the volume to the downside here, the momentum to the downside on the histogram decreasing more and more. We do think that, you know, the bounce is imminent, even if it's not today, even if it's not tomorrow. We do think over the next week or so, we are going to see a decent reversal off the bottom because, to be honest, we are getting horribly overextended right now. And we do think that Bitcoin is going to, you know, have a decent bounce and reversal fairly soon because, you know, things are getting pretty ridiculously overextended. So short-term price predictions, if we roll over, we have got that this 6 cent level down here, which would be, you know, in our opinion, pretty much the absolute bottom that we would probably see for Vechain. Because we are going to get a bounce fairly soon because you can't go down like this forever, especially with the sheer amount of bullish divergences we're seeing. It's pretty obvious that, you know, the price action to the downside is weakening in strength. And sooner or later, the bulls are going to, you know, step in and go, wow, that's a great entry. Let me get involved in that price action. And we'll see a very decent reversal, in our opinion, pretty damn soon, coming back up towards that 10 cent level, which is our price, you know, this is our price target to the upside, isn't it? Getting back up to the 10 cent level. This is 0.38 level here, and then getting beyond that. And, you know, as we've said numerous times now, even though in the short term things aren't looking too good, we still do think Vechain, I mean, in 2022, 50 cents to $1 in our opinion, very, very likely, which is, you know, it's a really nice, you know, 10, 11, 12, at least a 5 to 10x from the current price, isn't it? So we really do think, you know, Vechain, it's a really good quality project. Obviously, in the short term, it hasn't been doing so great, but we do think in the long term, it's going to do well. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.